Innovative skyways and infrastructure complex provide flexibility, safety of up to 6 passengers per hour in both directions. Some elements of such complex versions and are selected terrain and planned traffic volume day during maximum loads. They can be reducing needs of traffic, which makes it possible the necessary optimized modular structure of an intelligent includes the human guarantee for sky interrupted operation, control of the route, and absence of traffic accidents. Highway transport improving the quality of using harmful emissions in the atmosphere, incidents in urban, increasing to creating new, easy economic both and investment of a city.
Welcome to Khaleej Times. We are in Sharjah, the university city. The road ahead leads to the international airport, and today we've come to get a revolutionary technology called skypods for the future.
Operations, and we chance to feel how it is safe, how it is fast. Why we want to switch. With the help of Sharjah Research Technology, with the help of His Highness Al Qasimi, we hope to get projects in Sharjah, in the country, the region.
On the future with this advanced engineering solution in the city travel that will be made possible for everybody cost as compared to other normal transport systems. We've completed the tour and even rode on the Swan passenger minibus using string technology. Indeed, a path-breaking idea that is set to ease traffic woes in this emirate of Sharjah in an environment-friendly manner. With multimedia journalist Sajjad, this is Nandini Sarkar for Khaleej Times.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Sharjah ruler witnesses the experimental phase launch of Skyway. This came during the visit of His Highness to Sratip, where he inspected the works of the project as well as a side of the test operations for one of the Unicars. His Highness was briefed by Sratip officials with regards to the latest developments and the state-of-the-art technology in the project. He also witnessed the launch of the experimental phase of the Unicar. Sratip hosts one of the biggest and most developed scientific research centers of smart transport in the world. Efforts in the center are to develop modern concepts for urban transportation where technology is being developed and tested in Sharjah before it is marketed on global scale. Skyway Green Tech has already started the construction at site to build 3 Skyway hanging test tracks that will be able to carry cargo and passengers to and from the beginning of the Park Sharjah Airport Road to the end of the Park Mualla Road in what would be a live embodiment of the strategic partnership between investment and academic sectors. Alongside His Highness the ruler of Sharjah, the launch of the experimental phase was attended by Mohammedobad Al-Zabi, head of Protocol and Hospitality Department Dr. Ang Rashid Al-Leen, Chairman of Sharjah Electricity and Water Authority Abdullah Salam Al-Tarafi, Chairman of Sharjah Social Security Fund Engineer Salah bin Badi Al-Bahari, Advisor of Sharjah Planning and Survey Department Dr. Kevin Mitchell, Chancellor of the American University in Sharjah, and number of academics and officials.
All right, good evening all, and welcome to this wonderful Zoom meeting session this evening here in the FCT, Abuja, Nigeria, in Africa. We are running a ramble doing everything possible to create love for one genius man that have actually created this technology since 19 without any liquidity, zero liquidity. This genius called engineer Anatoly phenomenon technology called sky string transport technology, and as call it Uniski string transport technology. I hope my audio enough. I hope my video is visible enough. I hope everything is perfect this wonderful evening session. 28th of July 2021, the post of COVID. If it's not really nice, I can switch to another network, because here I've tried all my possibility to make sure at least network today, tonight. I've tested a possibility of different network. I've tested 3 network today for this wonderful Zoom meeting session. I'm going to actually have a smooth ride together. It is a tiring day because meetings. I'm just ending with ECOWAS meeting with Aisha team in Abuja here, live in my hotel. There was a congregation of I had meeting with just about 15 minutes ago. It has been so talk, morning to night today. It has been so tiring. CMC, FIMC, honorary degree holders as well. We are packing everybody to come listen to Uniski, to come be partner with Uniski, because right now this genius has been able to make sure that we can actually correct the abnormalities of the existing transport system called the traditional means of transport system. And what we are doing right now is actually how we can actually correct the abnormalities. As I speak with you right now, it's not going to be really easy, because you can imagine even you as a person investing at this particular have not been listed on the open market. You know, we are just right now the pre-IPO. And this is actually the best time any wise investor can actually invest in a commodity of this magnitude that a lot has been spoken about, and a lot have been mentioned about on CNN, on Fox News, on BBC, everywhere in the world. About just one technology right now, Sky string transport technology. You can as well call it Uniski string transport technology. You can also call it USky string transport technology. Guys, we are on fire. The fire is not going down at all, because every moment in my life right now, I get burning fire every day, because it has not been like this before. I was opportune to join this multinational company called Sky String Transport Technology in 2014 February, and the momentum has not been like this before. If you see, when those that actually started a particular phenomenon, and maybe the soothsayers of a particular platform or apostles of a particular network is gyrating like this, definitely you should know there's something coming on the table, and the fire is not going down at all. There has been a lot of institutions that are interested in this technology right now, and that's why we are having this burning desire to come on board more. Government, I am in Abuja right now. I know some of my honorary degree holders today are from House of Assembly, they are from the Senate, they are from the Federal House of Assembly, and they are from the state. And what I'm trying to do is just to expand my horizon of network for Uniski in Africa. And I just talked to Aisha about 15 minutes ago, talking about the ECOWAS, how ECOWAS, we can try to woo ECOWAS to Uniski string transport technology. We have mentioned about some language speaking countries, Francophone countries, many of them like that. We have a template already we're working with. Tomorrow morning by 10 a.m. in my hotel again, we're going to have a meeting, another meeting, how we can now see how we can table it to the ECOWAS and talk about how ECOWAS as well can help the government of Africa to change the way transport system in Africa. It's not about Uniski now. The fire is burning everywhere, and it's about we getting the professionals on board, talking about how we can change the abnormalities of transport system in Africa. But now Africa is doing something what we have not been doing before. We are doing something in a phenomenal way, in a professional way. Please, if you're a co-host in this room, you need to help us to have decorum, absolute decorum in the room. This room is not for a joke, and it's not for a play tonight. And the waiting room, I know will not be a friend to anybody. We likely going to go to 300 today. I don't know. We are just 91 and we're just starting, but likelihood we're going to go to 200, 300 today because the fire is seriously burning. Fire is burning everywhere for Uniski Stream Transport Technology, a technology that was valued about $400 billion by Standard Independent Expert, May 20, 2013, and it was a vision to actually take over 50% of the world transport system. What am I talking about? An elevated rail transport system that is suspended above the ground, 10 meter, 5 meter, 50 meter above the ground level. You know, traditional means of transport system create a lot of hazardous degradation of the ozone layer. You know, they create waiting time, air pollution, noise pollution, accidental rate is alarming every year, day in, day out. And what we are trying to look at right now is how we can correct the abnormalities in the existing transport system and inculcating Uniski Stream Transport Technology to a new phenomenon that will give birth to 21st, 22nd century that will move from one jurisdiction to the other without actually, you know, hampering the nature. So what we have is beyond you. What we have is beyond me. And what we have, we can't say everything on the Zoom meeting, but some guys are not sleeping. Some wheels are already on the fold. So we are packing wheels from ECOWAS right now. And very soon, tomorrow again, I'm going to have a meeting with the House of Assembly members. It's one of my colleagues in the honorary degree of the FIMC today, at CMC today. We are having a meeting by 11:30 a.m. tomorrow. And we'll be talking about how we can actually woo some representative to get some good number of the pre-allotment unit that's almost finishing, just 2% remaining right now. And nobody is joking right now. If you joke at your own disposal, because right now everything is finished. Even the 2%, there's a possibility that it's going to be the financial institutions that are going to pack everything. And what thing we the investors, the traditional investors. When I say traditional investors, I'm talking about the guys on the street, the lady on the street, guys that are just trying to make sure that their livelihood is changing, the family is changing. You know, we know there's a pandemic in the world, there's recession in the world. We know definitely that the majority of the multinational companies are laying off their staffs, shutting down their organizations. But at the same time, we need to look for safe haven. And so safe haven we're looking for right now is actually to, you know, think out of the box. And thinking out of the box is what we are already doing. We are not waiting for anybody to help us right now. We are sourcing, we are searching, we are digging, you know, and we are finding and we are gyrating and we are firing everything possible to change in generation next to come. And what we are doing right now is that we are not waiting for any apostle to tell us that this thing is going to be correct tomorrow. We are not waiting for any pessimist or optimist. We are waiting for ourselves. We are waiting for our belief that everything we are doing right now is on the correct line, that some guys have been doing it since 1977, 1978, that some guys were lucky actually to join Uniski in January to February 2014. Some guys were very, very, very much lucky in 2015, 2016, and some guys are a little lucky right now in 2021 because we only have 2% of the opportunity left. And this 2% now is being shared with the institutions, financial institutions, is being shared with the massive mass media around the world. Is being shared with those institutions I just mentioned, like the ECOWAS, like the government representatives that are going to come on board. 2% will be shared among them, and you as well here, you will have to drag the 2% with them. So it's never or never. It's actually now for you to go back to we invite to this Zoom meeting. Let them try to do one thing for you. They must make sure that you are a co-owner of this multinational company. But I'll tell you, the game is done. It's a done deal. Nobody's interested to actually try to persuade anybody anymore to invest into Skyway Stream Transport Technology. Everything has been blown to the air. Everything secret that we are having since 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021 has been blown to everywhere in the world by CNN, by Fox News, by BBC, by Al Jazeera, by the nationals, and all this multimedia. More than 20 of them are right now doing the jingle of use Sky Stream Transport Technology on their network. Please, the note the necessary muting. If you're a co-host, please And we are not enjoying this. If you're a co-host, you just need to assist us in this room, and we are not even here for any joke at all. If you're up to doing, please, I'm begging, and this is not the time for joke. We can joke, but this time around, it's not a joke at all. We are not joking at all. We are just yet to come. And I don't know if you're also a co-host. I see some people that they're in the waiting room. I don't know why they're in the waiting room. So you just need to make sure they are in the system. I cannot do everything at my own corridor here. I hope and I believe I'm going to have some great leaders in Africa as well. That's co-hosts, you have to be up and doing. I'm trying to see if I can have more co-hosts in the room this evening. Ferdinand from Port Harcourt should be here. I believe I already have Faladay in the room. I've already apportioned. Okay, I think I see another Faladay here. I don't know. Maybe we'll have two Faladay. I'm looking for Ferdinand. I'm looking for Christian. And if possible, I have a lot of them as well. They can help us to have in the room this evening. It's not a time for joke. It's a time for serious business. We will even have remaining in the pre-IPO, the opportunity of Uniski string transport. Then what we can do right now is just to please respect yourself, respect me, respect yourself, respect your family, respect your generation to come tonight. It's not just playing time. 10 minutes, 15 minutes you're going to spend with Sammy, or 30 minutes.
Please make me a co-host, sir. Faladay, sir.
Okay, I'm trying to see if I can make you. I've done that before. Let me quickly do that. This time you're spending with us is much crucial than I'm trying to see if I can get. Okay, I think I see you there, Faraday. Okay, co-host. Yes, so you're there. We'll have other co-hosts. Maybe they are sleeping, but I pray. Sunday Beju can never sleep, and somebody I don't sleeping, but his colleague, we can wake him up. So guys, so what we are talking about is how we see the momentum is changing right. What you need to do is for you to actually go back to, we invite you to the Zoom meeting this evening. They're going to make sure that you become the co-owner of a multinational company valued about $400 billion. What they will do, they will help you to actually create an account. They will help you to verify the account as well. You need a utility bill. You need to actually have your, what do you call it, national ID card, international passport, voter's card. You need a identification document, you know, like a KYC process for you to be a verified investor of a 21st, 22nd century suspended rail transport system, suspended above the ground level, 5 meter, 10 meter, 50 meter above the ground level. Now, what is available for you when you're able to do this, when you're able to take the decision? You are taking a decision to be a owner of a multinational company valued over $400 billion by external independent expert. Now, it's a very special one, and it's a very special decision you are making in your lifetime, because it has never been all these many decisions you have been making. When you decide to be a co-owner of this multinational company valued over $400 billion, how the financial market truly works. The financial market truly works with an ideology. An ideologitator, a kind of, you cannot your dictionary, an ideologitator. So the ideologitator is the one actually aiming, feeling, it's actually, it has this kind of burning desire to make sure his idea is open. That his idea can create a lot of solution to existing problem. So you need to identify that person first. Now, identify that person first. It has to actually have his idea needed to actually be embraced. It has to actually be embraced with what we call intrinsic value of attraction. Niski has been able to create in 1977 and 1978. He was actually looking at the economy. He was looking at the environment, and you see a vacuum. There's a gap in the environment. What was the gap? means of transport system are creating a serious hazard of the human existence. So he was trying to correct the abnormalities, and that's why he said, look, the ground is saturated. I'm going to share my screen right now. I'm going to share my slide right now, and we're just going to do it, dig down, go to UNESCO website, we go to website, you go to UNESCO string transport technology website. You can go to many websites, if you mean. You can go to USCAT website. Now a lot of websites in the world right now talking about one technology, UNESCO, a suspended rail transport system. I was saying something before. I was saying that UNESCO problem in 1977, and this problem traditional means of transport system, but they are not effective. Ground, they are saturated on the ground. You know, we have the train moving on the ground. We have the ground. We have bicycle moving on the ground. We have cars moving on the ground. All moving on the ground. We also have the water system. We also have the train transport system. I mean, sorry, the plane transport, air. You know, that actually fly in the air, kind of. But you know, the most effective, the most system in the world by experts is actually the rail transport system, because the rail, a train that's moved on the ground, it can move from 1 kilometer to another kilometer. At times it does not derail, but few times it derails.
How can we gain?
Hello, please. I hope the co-host can be able to accommodate what we have tonight. I don't know. I hope so. So guys, he have this vision to suspend the rail, which is actually the train transport system, above the ground, 5 meter, 10 meter, 50 meter above the ground, because the ground is saturated, it's polluted, it's congested. When we suspend the most safest transport system from the ground above the train, you know, the train is the most safest transport system. But when we suspend it above the ground, we can use the ground for agricultural produce. Human can move underneath, vehicle can move underneath, and we can have a safer transport means from one jurisdiction to the other. I'm going to share my slide right now so that you'll be able to, as a newbie, you'll be able to understand what we are selling to you tonight, because it's very, very important. The communication gap must not be much. It must not be much tonight. You must understand the reason why you're on this Zoom meeting. We are 125 in this Zoom meeting. You must understand the reason why you are here, and it's not for a joke. And I'm trying to bring up my slide so that I'm just going to show you the peripheral of this transport technology I'm trying to explain to you. I'm going to just play you 1 or 2 videos, and I hope that video will be able to help your ideology, your understanding, to understand the products I'm selling to you tonight, called UNESCO String Transport Technology, valued over $400 billion for external independent expert, May 20, 2013. It is a vision to take over 50% of the world transport system. Who is behind this transport technology? It is called engineer Dr. Anatoly Yuniesky. At age of 30, he actually had this mission in 1977, in 1978, to actually build this transport complexity to correct the abnormality of the existing road transport system, water transport system, air transport system, so that we can have correlation of free environmental degradation of the ozone layer, free of air pollution, noise pollution, waiting time, human error that creates human accident. And this is actually the vision of engineer Anatoly Yuniesky in 1977. Now I'm trying to now share my screen with you so that you'll be able to understand, because we must not have breach of trust tonight. Someone invited you to this Zoom meeting tonight. I don't want to waste your time, and I believe you're not gonna waste my time as well. So your time is so precious to me. Your time is precious to me, and I'm not gonna joke with it. And my time as well is precious to me as well. So what we can forget about any other thing you're checking on the phone, on the laptop, put it on silent. Put your phone to silent right now. Everything, forget it, just forget it for 10 minutes. Your 10-minute time is your precious time, but I need it. The reason why you're here tonight is this 10 minutes I'm about to explain to you. So please call your husband, call your wife, call your children. Let's enjoy this Zoom meeting presentation together. Let's understand the reason why you cannot afford to miss this opportunity. Let's understand the reason why if you miss this opportunity, you might bite finger forever. I'm telling you from a logical understanding of the financial market, because I'm a veteran in the financial market. I understand what we call close opportunities, and I also understand what we call semi-close opportunity, and I also understand what we call 100% open opportunity. What you have right now is zero close opportunity that's not actually open to the world. In fact, professionals in the stock market are not getting this information you're getting tonight. It's worth $5,000 for you to get this information tonight. I'm not joking. Now, let me tell you one thing. Today, I was certified as FIMC, CMC in Abuja, and CMC is actually a global network that certifies professionals in the management sector. And I've been working with Uniski since 2014, and I do it with passion. What I do with Uniski, it's with passion. I do webinars, I do Zoom meetings, I do physical meetings, I train my staffs, I have physical engagement with people. I don't get paid for this. Maybe I get paid maybe later on. But from now, I will get paid for what I'm doing as a certified FIMC, as a certified CMC. At times I can charge $2,000, $3,000 for my 10 minutes or my 20 minutes. So what you're going to get tonight, what you can joke with. It's for our time and it's for our generation. So I'm going to now share my screen. And I want you to understand one thing, particularly that this I'm about to show to you just have 2% remaining out of understand the phenomenon where they're coming from in 1970s.
Now link be this now.
Disturbing us. Please, the co-host. Understand the phenomenon of where we are coming from. The phenomenon where we were before the COVID, and understand the phenomenon after the COVID. COVID was just 2020. Imagine that was devastated with COVID in 2020. And now now everything is now on the lip of international, Fox News, BBC, Al Jazeera. You talk about the nations, the nationals. You talk about the Arabian news, Uniski technology. Why now? Just the position of COVID, because we know the COVID has been able to actually let us have more understanding of the world. Before now, we don't understand how the world truly works. But now, with the introduction of COVID to humanity in 2020, we don't think normally. I think we think supernaturally now, so to speak, SAMMY, in a broad shell, kind of. We are now thinking out of the box. We are not thinking traditionally the way we used to thought. Before, if I invite you to Zoom, you want me to see you one-on-one. You want to come to my seminar. You want to come to my workshop. You can never invest without seeing me on one-on-one basis. But with the COVID, look at you tonight. You are here. Here you are tonight. This is because after COVID, Zoom was able to actually have more popularities. We don't need to meet each other one-on-one on contact to actually relate opportunities to each other. We can do it virtually, and we can make money for our generation and generation yet to come. So my brother, my sister, wake up, don't sleep at all. In fact, the fire is seriously burning right now. And if you sleep, my brother, you can sleep, and everybody pack everything before you wake up with the party. So let me now share my screen with you guys and just show you two videos where we were coming from, where we are right now. Why the stock market, why the media, all this transport technology, and the reason why somebody invited you to the Zoom meeting tonight. Number one, you were invited because somebody loves you, because they want you to be rich, because they want to change your generation yet unborn, because they don't want you to end in penury, because they actually know that you have problem in your economy, you have recession, you have pandemic, you have poverty, you have environmental degradation, ozone layer degradation, and somebody, a genius angel, somewhere, just wait, and you needed help. And the person now pick your name and your number, and here you come tonight. Don't waste this opportunity. So you see, if I do presentation these days right now, I think I needed to be invited. Valade, I think I needed to be invited and be paid for. And so please, let's make the best out of it tonight and understand. So guys, let me now open the floor. My slide from these two websites, I'll go to my slide in 15 minutes. And I will now be actually waiting for just one or two persons to also talk about the technology and the 2% of the 100% left. You know, in 1977, engineer Anatoly Yuniesky created the technology, and he was fighting ozone layer. I think I can share my screen right now. I think you're going to see that screen right now. I think you can see it. What is a suspended rail transport system. And what I'm saying to you is just what you see on my screen. An elevated rail transport system, so level, 5 meter, 10 meter, 50 meter above the ground level. We call it the Uniflash. It can pick you from Lagos to Abuja in 40 minutes. And could lie with anything, animal? No, because it has what we call, it can identify, it has some kind of technological object from far distance, and this can actually help us to reduce mental rate. You see the one down can move it within the city. Maybe if I'm in Lagos, from a take me 20 minutes. This can be within the city, and I can pay between 10 naira to one up can move it out of the city. So we have within the city, we have for out of the city. So now what you see is what you will be the owner. Do you listen to what I just said right now? What if I say it, you can just feel it, and you see maybe you are living in parables, kind of. What you will be the owner forever. My screen is valued over $400 billion by standard May 20th, 2013. What you see was created by one genius person, Anatoly Yuniesky, in 1977. What you see has been supported twice by the United Nations. It has been by the United Nations. What you see on my screen is the 20 technological transport system, not the two. It's 50 years ahead, just like Sunday Igbedu say, it is 50 years. What you see on my screen is not a vehicle that can move from, and I need to buy fuel. It's used less fuel, it's ecologically friendly, environmentally friendly, not degrade the ozone layer, it is driverless, anti-derailment elements in the transport system. This is what you see on my screen. Guys, now, words, sweet phrases, sweet languages I've been using so far will be the owner of this transport technology you see on my screen. How big yourself tonight? You will be the owner forever. About $400 billion. So when you now, this co-owner tonight, mind you, please, you don't need to be the owner of this new transport ideology. You only need time, belief, understanding of your environment. You need self-belief that that I am going to correct the abnormality and create words for the coming. You need to have this belief. You need to have this understanding. You must drive with time, because what change is constant. Change can be time. Time. What we have in 2019 is not what we have in 2020. It's not what we have. It's not going to be what we have in 2022. Every day, humans are advancing. They are practicing. They are learning. They are reading. They are not sleeping. for the advancement of the challenges that's facing the present generation. These children we're giving birth to, they are more advanced than, not ready for semi-grade economy. They are smart economy. The of this generation are smart economy. We're going to have smart pilots, smart technocrats, physicians, smart doctors, smart teachers. We're going to see them relating with both robots. We're going to create robots to solve their existing problem. They're not thinking the way one is, just to think that anybody that invites you on the online business is a scam. Even in the past, and you need to leave that your fucking past. Sorry that I'm using this language. When I think the way we think in Nigeria, I don't understand why we are still here. Brains in this country, but we are not utilizing it. Africans are blessed. Black are the best brain in the world. We can move mountains with our understanding, with our professions, because we don't support each other. Now, Uniski created this, is now 70 years plus. If you still call it a scam, my brother, your own understanding, because you have right for your understanding. Be that with you. But what I'm going to compete with you and want to shame me and to actually disappoint this generation is for you to think back, not to generation yet to come. Don't be selfish. Environment. Look at where we are right now. Look at the pandemic. Look at the ecological degradation of the ozone layer. Look at the accidental rates. Look at the economy. We have some people here, maybe they've not gotten their lunch. We have some people here, as I speak, are thinking too far, how they can pay their bills. The landlord will come knocking tomorrow. We have some people, they cannot sustain loans they got from banks because the economy is not helping their business structure. How can you correlate with time? How can you correlate time with opportunity? So it is too much than understanding that what you see right now. I see some people are saying 10 minutes. You see, look, you need to understand one thing. That what you see on my screen is just what I want to sell to you. But you don't need to be hurried to have knowledge of the opportunity. Because Nigeria, we are too passive. Passive income. To the answer, we want income. Rome wasn't built in one. Uniski built this technology for 40 years. I want to ask you that, ask me that it's already 10 minutes. Can you do a business for just 1 year without a profit? Can you do a business for 5 years without a profit? Can you do a business for 20 years without a profit? Engineer Anthony Uniski has been doing this technological advancement to create the abnormality of the ozone layer, to correct it. He has been doing it for 40 years. So now let's share the video anyway, and let's go more forward. We're talking about 2 certification sites, demonstration sites for the newbies, those that are too eager, those that have this passive mindset that they just want to understand this and go away. And my brother, you are for me, I'm for you. And for those that actually are ready for the talkative, like me as well, I'm for you, you are for me. Now let's go to Eco Techno Park and Innovation Center in Charger. First Eco Techno Park, what we have created since 1977 to the present. Eco Techno Park is actually in Minsk. Minsk is the capital of Belarus, and Belarus is very close to Russia. So what you have on my screen is actually what Uniski has been creating from paper. I was very lucky to actually join him in 2014 February when he had the architectural drawing of this video on a paper, just a paper, you know, architectural drawing, like an architect that's actually drawing a building structure. That was when I was opportunity to join him. And watch this video and see the magnificence of what this guy has created for transport system. You are going to own this. You will be the last asset and whatever and will be your own forever. Understand this is technology I'm trying to. Please, I want to beg, if you're in a hurry for the 10 minutes, spare my time. But please do this for your family to understand my presentation tonight. Time. It's a precious time. I'm not. Let's understand. Don't let's 10 minutes if we need to understand that's open for our generation. The transport system he has created since 1977. Right now, that's the technology, and that is what I am selling to you. You forever, your generation, we grew, you're no more, you pass technology to a generation yet unborn. Now, Innovation Center, we call it the face of the world. I call it the transport. It's happening in Charger. It's beyond my has been there. Fox News has been there. News has been there. We have SAMMY has been there. More than international there. Why are they in Charger, United Arab Emirates? Because go to Dubai, they become goods. And it become goods. You know this guy very well. Water. They have the tallest building in the world. Are even having fake rain right now. Rain. As I speak it right now, rain is falling in Abuja, but it's that. You know, it's not from the heaven. Rain, it's happening in United Arab. You wait for it. Sky there in United Arab Emirates. Is interested in Skyway right now. Top everywhere right now. Transport technology. This is what you have created at Emirates. Say source. Transport system of the ground level, 5 meter, 10 meter, 50. It has an anti-derailment. It's actually autonomous in nature. It's from far distance. We have different modes. The unicorns, the unilios, the unicorns. We have different models. The 2 passengers, 3 passengers, 50 passengers, 500 passengers. And guys, we are changing the transport system to the new century. We think how they one jurisdiction to the other. This is what, and my brother, you need that. This is what you will when you grow and you're no more. Your one will carry over all your action yet to come. Now, I do that vividly, and let's talking about standing about the financial system called Uniskisson Transport. I was saying something the other time. Somebody's innovation transport system. Who is Anatoly Uniski? And that's what you screen. And who is engineer Anatoly Uniski? Invention, 20 monographs, certificate papers, and 40 diplomas. And this is actually the genius guy. This wonderful transport system called transport technology is genius, and I celebrate an apostle of him. I'm a black apostle. Don't get relented at any time. At any time. No, a new face of what transport system they are selling to you. Unfortunately, go more forward to what we are here tonight to stop this video. Now, let me go to my slide vividly. I understand, you can see I'm selling to you is technology. Please don't miss highway string transport. It can also be called Uniski technology. It can also be called sky string transport. It's a suspended system, suspended above the ground level, 10 meter, 50 meter. It depends on the jurisdiction. We are transport technology. I'm going to show you vividly what I'm talking about. For few of us here want to understand the pre-popularity that we're talking about. Let me show you that there products. Yeah, good. So this is what I'm selling to you tonight. The rail transport above the ground level, 5 meter, 10 meter. somebody that invited you to the said you will be the owner. See on my screen. It is not a normal train. It is a suspended rail. Not use energy the way energy in traditional means of transport, and convey up to 50,000 passengers in one day. I think 50,000 to 500 passengers in one day, and it's called the Uniflash, and it can move you in 40 minutes. You pay between 5,000 naira. I told you it has anti-derailment. This rail you see here, I was explaining, so the most safest transport system is a rail transport system. At times, but this you see, and it takes of time 100 years. We know the third mainland for maintaining it can take 20 years. These can be ecologically friendly. They don't actually need to be maintained, and you can actually stand the test of time 40, 50 years before you can look about it, because it has what we call an element. It has a concrete and the strings night, and we don't use small. You can see what you see on my screen. Just the Lagos have the right lane and the left lane. Portion when we have the street light, we'll pull our pillar post, and it's going to take Korodu to Ekpe in 40. I'll pay between 10 naira to. It's a new hybrid transport. If I understand the video from Fox News in Australia, similar like this in Sydney, and I say, so no, they say this is hybrid technology bigger than the cable car, because some people, when our vehicle, they say is a cable car, not actually building cable car. Cable is our toy, and cable car implementation of a suspended. And we are talking about a train that can stand 50 years without have the certificate right now in Belarus. We have patented rights of this. Means what you are investing into in the near year to enjoy the magnitude of your owner of this transport system. $100 billion, you can enjoy it home. So guys, variable assets. It means right now you can transfer generation yet unborn. Children. Your dividend rights in this $100 billion. So guys, and this we're still talking about sky technology, and if I to what I just showed you the other time, what stations will look like is what screen. It's ecologically, environmentally friendly, then a magnificent world. It is unique in its own, and what we talk how we can suspend the of the ozone layer, detecting the abnormalities of the existing system for system. Please have the quorum in the room. So this is a movie from Lagos to Abuja. Flash. You 5,000 naira. It's called U Flash, Skyway Flash, and you can call it like a flash. You cannot know when it's moving. So guys, forward, and in the city, Lagos Ikorodu, something to you the other time. I said on the left me. Small portion light is when we can build the lights, and this can move us from Ikorodu to Ekpe. I mean, this business district, Gaki, zone 2, zone 5, I'm not too familiar with. See, can still move us. Abuja is not as crazy as times as well. Traffic can never be predicted. What even Dubai themselves, they are not having any. They are not on tons. They are trying to make sure that everything is being corrected. Traffic situation is not created by human. It's created by the massive from one jurisdiction to the other, but they are now trying to look at for different means, different advanced means. They can create new innovative ideology about this wonderful transport. About let's talk about the management prowess. Generally, Uniski is actually the one behind this transport technology. We built from scratch to finish. Investing into right now, we are saying that when you invest right now, you are going to a powerful, cogent, intrinsic value of attract generation to come cannot compete with. We build from scratch to finish what you will own in the $400 billion asset company that is called Used Car Stream Transport. Let's go more forward. We also have some engineers as is here on my screen, and let me quickly go more forward so that I will not waste your time, guys. Let me now see what we have. Pre-popularity of asset. I was talking about United Arab Emirates. We're going to have the Expo 2020 that has been moved to Expo 2021. The new face of Dubai, a suspended rail transport system. Though their traffic situation is not actually it's not created by the massive movement of people from one jurisdiction to the other, but still this going to use their own to create a new transport system, and this is a drawing of 15-kilometer route signed by the king of Charger, King Maktoum. It's actually of our transport system in Dubai. You can see creating for you. You as well will be the owner of any in the world. Either you are from Nigeria, you are from Ghana, you are from black, you are white, you are yellow, you are green. It does not really matter. What matters right now, you own at least one unit in the allotment national company valued about $400 billion and variable assets. It means that's one unit alone. You can yet unborn, and my brother, this is bigger than anything you can. Oh, you may not take me serious right now. I know you tonight. I know you can also see the person that invited you to this as a marketer, so to speak. Sister CNN will tell you more. This casting transport technology in few months to come. We remember you about the opportunity you have messed up with, and as well, I see Al Jazeera. Instead of you using your vehicle to move from your home to your office, why not transport technology that can as well keep your time and save your appointment, and you can make more money within your city. So this is the pre-popularity of assets. You can also see joining massively. You can see Lagos state government are coming on board at all. You can see Ambassador Christian, that's one guy from Belgium representing this technology in Africa. You can see me, this is me there. You can see the current chief of staff to Lagos. You can see the previous Apapa local government, and you know we have meeting with them. This is the third time we have meeting with them. Information is power. If you don't get informed, you get deformed. And our guys, for we to use a technology dumped in abroad, now being dumped in Africans are now waking up to use, you know, the system. You can see what Lagos State is doing to the water. So they are creating different means to actually fight within their own jurisdiction. So nobody is with variables. But what we are only telling you that it may not be because your black man has been there since 2000. I was lucky to actually join Uniski in February 20. More parable right now because what we actually on what we have believing on paper in 2014, who are talking about it? CNN, Fox News, they are talking about it, and we are not even listening to person. Know definitely how dividends are being paid. Now, what is dividend and what is dividend? Dividend can be paid out to. And if a company has excess earning, pay dividend to common shareholders, then and in addition to the date when the amount will be paid out to the share, you are not a shareholder. When you join this opportunity, this Zoom meeting is inviting you as a co-owner. There's difference between and a co-owner. You are a co-owner, you will be already, or you will be a national company valued over 400 by Standard Independent Expert mid-2013. So decide to do that. Company is taking you, anything that happens anywhere in the world, they will respect, they will give you accolade, and they will declare earnings. They will and declare their earnings all over the world. It does not really matter. Anywhere Skyway is passing in the world, they will call you, sir, because you have a unit of allotment, you will be called upon. And when they are declaring for you right now, and when you are no more, they will also call your children and declare for them. When they also call their grandchildren and declaring. You know, Paolo, the Nigerian hero, the grandchildren are the one. We also have Julius Berger shares. I know some of my grandpa that are actually earning the Julius Berger shares, actually the first governor of Lagos State and the rest of the owner of Julius Berger in Nigeria. So the any commodity company when the big share. So you are an Helibet, and matter that you not joined in 2014. It does not really matter that you 2015 or 2016. I'm going to show you the now from 2014 to date. I'm going to show you right now the available packages for you, so that you can make you can know which package to pick, which ones on your generation yet unborn. But what you see the screenshot, how dividend have been this is a top notch, and this has to now explain to you as a FIMC practitioner, stock market truly works. Now, let me explain how the stock market truly works. It has different folds, and it has folks as well, the stock market. Some people, they don't buy the pre-opportunity to make money. They are not lucky investors. Understand the nitty-gritty of the market itself. We call them the professionals market. These professionals on the nitty-gritty of a lock opportunity, understand the nitty-gritty of a semi-locked opportunity, understand the nitty-gritty of an open opportunity. Now, a lock opportunity, they can buy into it. Less people, we have limited people that buy into lock because it is more risky. Please, if you are a co-host, please, spirit is still high. Please, I beg you. Then everybody can talk. But for now, please, my children and my generation to come, please accept. Thank you. So what are we? We are talking about how the now before information than you do, because they can source information, because they pay for information than you do, because they and you do in the stock market, what they attempt to do is to take the opportunity of the closed market without giving the information out. He is the first person in the world that will open lock opportunity to the world. But opportunity, but still you need to have the grace of God. In Uniski all over the world, I'm not sure we're up to 1 million. Look at the number of population of the world. What is the 1 million to 5 billion, 10 billion of population of the world? So you're among that 1 million. Getting this information tonight. This is what the professional pay for in the stock market. My brother, my sister. Somebody just grace you, send you a link, a Zoom link, and you never of the information given to you tonight. 2% out of the 100% remain pre-IPO of Uniski. 2. The lucky you don't have. Shame that your enemy may have is that the 2 now is a problem for you. Share in it. Before now, talk about Uniski opportunity. Before now, we've not been talked globally because if this will work. But in 2018, show you that picture. I was there live at the Future City Show, United World Trade Center, when acquire 11. This king, this was the new economy. That's of the new economy. I was there live. Future City Show, World Trade Center, Arab Emirates, when this king just decide that this thing in my city, I want to be in and see this flying through my palace in front. You know, these guys, they are genius. Believe in something. I don't know the kind of luck how God put their hand in something. It's become good. I don't know why. Anything Arab put their hand, most especially in Arab Emirates, become goats. And because of them, CNN now is talking too much about. It's because of them. Fox News is talking too much about. For anything, this guy, when anything they do, it billions of dollars. Now they are crazy about my sister. They are not. I tell you, they want to every other thing that is remaining in sky. Love with it, the way I'm in love, the way Christian is in love. Ferdinand and the rest of them, apostle of the world with it. And that's what Fox News, the national news, talking one thing about this transport system, Uniski string transport. Was actually 2018. This is Baburin, and I'm in a unibike. It's actually April 2018, and this is one Future City Show in Arab Emirates. What? Let's go more forward and let me show you the popularity is available for you. I've told you that assets. I've told you that you are no more your generation yet unborn. The assets you don't actually do it. You can be a king. You can be anybody in the world. You can be any, because the opportunity is open for 3 government, corporate institutions. Government can ultimately framework of this technology advancement within their jurisdiction. Corporate institutions, 2 meeting, 10 a.m., 11:30 with the in Nigeria chamber, and that this that want to actually in of the Uniski with an individual in this Zoom, you can do something for your generation, and you can give them own this multinational company, $100 billion. We started in the pre-development stage. It was a category of stages. We have done stage 1, we have done 3, we have done 4, 6 has been done, 7 has been done, and acquired, 7 acquired, 10 acquired, 11 was acquired by the king of Charger, and we joined from. We have done 12, we have done 13, we are concluding 14 on the 4th pre-development stage of a multi valued over 400 billion. All these companies, they were not talked about on Fox News at their pre-IPO. Look very well. In the stock market, informations, Fox News, Business News, CNN Business News, search for information on the internet. You go locally to look for information. New commodity that positive profit. They don't need to inform you. It's their profession, it's their job. They don't even need to charge you for you to. My brother, I am not charging you to tell you this information. Tell you, I'm a certified CMC, IMC. Tomorrow, if you want talking about Skyway, I may. I'm serious. I'm not joking. I may. What you see on my screen, all these multinational are not talked about. Are they? Say never talk about Tesla. IPO. Boeing was not. Google wasn't talked about. Facebook was not talked about. Why Skyway? Stock market. We are not on NASDAQ stock exchange. We're not on London stock. CNN is now talking Skyway. Can't you think about it? First, Business News is talking about Skyway. Something is somewhere special. That's this market you see on my screen. If you lose this, I'm not going to talk about their pre-market spread. Telling you that something is changing right now because the whole world is looking at ecological system. And what is the automated economy? Skyway stream transport technology has brought about an economy, automatedly bedroom to your office, driverlessly. So this night, and you're going to have shared to do that. This was in 2014, 16 September 2014. A certificate like this on him, and you can pass over to a generation. And we also have one for you. We call them Sky World Community. They give you the privilege. Multinational company. You will also to you. Now let's go. The opportunity is open for you. These are available for you. Depends on your fingers are not equal. If you don't get informed, you get deformed. So what are the someone that invited you tonight to become a national company valued over $400 billion? Remember, I had to take you to NASDAQ Stock Exchange, and this is actually a NASDAQ Stock Exchange. We may look at the NASDAQ Stock Exchange. Also talk about the trading view chart. Let me see if I can log into my account. So it's all this multinational company you see on my screen. For example, Apple is trading live now 144. Now they were not talked about at their pre-market. We call a popular value of attraction. We create skyrocketed value. The first quarter when it will be listed on the stock, there has been too much noise about that commodity. The reason why this commodity are still not up to or not much talked about at their pre-market. Talk about Apple. We can talk about many other. Let's quickly look at them. Those commodities. Look at them quickly, and let's see how the market is truly working. You see Apple there, Microsoft there, Google there, Amazon, Facebook there, Tesla there. We see majority of them. What you see them doing right now is going to be stagnant. What I see on my screen is just doing very well. 3,600 and doing just 3,600. Doing that, it's a good number. We can also see share. You can just, that's about the values are 481 units. You can see this is 418,001 units. My brother, 1,000 units of what will your 10th generation be ever be? The question we are asking you, and all this company were not even much to talk market. You can also see Amazon doing there on the stock market. can see another technology. Alibaba is doing just 196 stock market. You can see it on my screen. This national company that has been listed, and what they have right, they are getting a name. They are not of the pre-market. Now, it's going to be mind-blowing. It's because the market, but yet the pre-popularity of assets, even when they are in the London Stock Exchange, the new and Nasdaq getting pre-popularity of assets. With Morgan, JP Morgan 51.70 today. To see on my screen is their live value screen. You can also see MasterCard. You can see paper 383, 301. You can see 38. All this much equity. They call, somebody started the ideology. They got some people to invest, and some group of people come together to make that reality. They are looking about a problem in the solution for that problem in the world. Solution for a problem in the world, it becomes currency, it becomes stocks. It's what is traded on the stock market. Is buying the stock market right now. They are not bigger than Skyway. Skyway creating a market. Transportation, agriculture, energy, they are creating massive correction. It's going to be more massive because now CNN is talking about this, there's of them talking about it, but not enough. More news will come. Skyway first vehicle from 1 kilometer to another kilometer. Right now, government around the world will transport technology up and down, and too massive. The demand will be too much what the company can be able to take. When too much demand for commodity, it's going to create scarcity in the open market, definitely, guys. Correction of price. So now, this is actually what is going to the financial market for Sky being listed on the stock market. What look vividly? What is it? How can you come in today? What are you having today? What is available for you right now? Screen. I hope my internet is good. Faladay, is my internet in? Am I good to go? Faladay. Or any calls there?
It's breaking, sir.
Continue. Can you hear me right now?
Yes.
It's breaking. I noticed too, you are breaking up in so many areas.
It's not me, it's the internet.
Okay, it's the internet, right?
Yes, it's the internet.
Okay. It's okay. Let's flow.
So you see $150,000 for 8 apartment units, $8,000 for 5.1 units. Whatever you invest right now, they are listed on the open market. Somebody was saying that I'm breaking. I hope before now we were talking about this something the other time. You see on my screen on the stock market, they are for problem in the world. Become commodity, they become stock in the stock market, and they become currency. Skyway, but Skyway is bigger than them. Skyway is being talked about at the pre-market. I was telling you what is available for you today. And today, are you coming today? What? $150,000, 8.1 million allotment units. $1,000, we give you 5.0 units, $50,000.4 million open market, because patented guaranteed value on the stock market per share. So what you have on your screen acquired today, multiplied by my sister, is just a price, but it is more than that. This particular tech is a particular technology talk about many times development stage, even popular. So you look at the screen again, don't be afraid of the big numbers, and you see some good numbers. $50,000 we give allotment unit, 25 1.1 allotment, but whales are packing. See the pre-popularity about on CNN, Fox News, and $1,000 we give you 1,000 allotment unit. Dollars we give you 160 allotment unit. Remember, what you acquire right now, we $1 when they are listed on this. We are going to have tokenization. We have whatever you acquire right now can trade it even before it's being opened. We have another package is called $2,000 package. I believe $2,000 package you give 6,000 allotment units. We see it will give you 29,000. See $500 package, 12,500. Fingers are not equal. If you are having a big share money bills, you can actually buy whichever capacity can carry. It is on installment, 5-month installment. Like for $100 package, you can pay $100. So you're going to have 12,000 units. That can be a million tomorrow. You remember, I just showed you. I just show you one particular stock today, 418,000. You can see the value on the stock market. Now you just investing just $500 and having 12,500 units of Skyway. Multiply it by this figure. My brother, my sister, you're going to be in billions of. It's because those that get the pre-market this time, the way your enemy may want to waste time right now. You don't actually need to break the bank to do it. Pick a back to we invite to the Zoom meeting. They're going to help you to verify your account. You do your KYC. You can decide to become a partner. Decide to be a partner, and we all woo other people to this system stage very easily, very early, and you can get reward for. Go to the pre-development stages. I told you there are into 15 category of stages, and let's look at the category of stages. What are the 2014? Where are we in 2020? 2019, and where are we in post year of COVID? Now, quickly, I go to tools, and we are right now where we are coming from, and after that, my presentation, and we can now have, or we can bring other colleagues about this transport technology. I copy this. Sorry about the internet, Nigeria, and anything can happen at any time with it, but I'm changing my word. So guys, right now, and what you on my screen right now is vividly, I am not waiting for any to put me aside or hold me behind. Right now is that I see that Nigeria acquired of this opportunity. We sent left in 2014. We started the stage 1 on my screen. January 2014, we started acquired 2, acquired 3 has been acquired. Stage 4, stage 5 has been acquired. 4 stages. I started from scratch with them. 14, and I can tell you the genesis revelation of all these stages. Stage 6 has been acquired. 7 acquired. 8 acquired. 9 acquired. 10 acquired. 11 was acquired by United Arab Emirates. We have done 12. We have done 13. We have done 14. We are concluding 14 right now, and that is the stage you got this information. My brother, we have less than 2% remaining, and what you need to do, quickly run. You have to run, because the big whales that are already being informed by CNN and Fox News are now preparing to actually acquire this few things left. So if I have anything that is valuable to you, please, I will advise you to get rid of it, and a new economy in our generation yet to born. We are on the 14.2 stage of the pre-development stage. Quickly call the person that invited to this Zoom meeting tonight. I don't, because we see 3 million 10 million, 20 million of shares from individual. They are acquiring this thing like that, like that, like that. I don't know where they are coming from. Anything that goes on the inside, on the CNN, on the Fox News, it become gold. Anything that go to United Arab Emirates become gold. And right now, my brother, the fire is burning everywhere. The atmosphere is electrifying. And that's why I'm saying that you are my brother, you are my sister, you are a black man, I'm a black man, you're a black woman. Please, this is not the normal way we think in the past. I am not thinking the way my forefather I've thought. I am not thinking the way my father taught me. I am thinking, I am trying to think maybe a little bit above or above generation to come. I know I can't do that, but I want to leave my legacy in a very good legacy that they can a little bit compete with me. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. So guys, you can do the same. Go back. So we invite to this Zoom meeting. They're going to help you to set up your account, verify your account. You be the owner of a multinational company valued over $400 billion. Now, it can be passive very, very soon because we are finishing the projection stage. We are finishing the pre-development stage. We are now going to the commercialization stage. And that's why we have massive news on all channels, CNN, Fox News, The National, Al Jazeera. Majority of them, you know what I'm talking about. So now, once they are making more news to go out there, they are creating more awareness for the stock market. The people that don't want to in the open market, the people that don't want to buy this value, they are looking for 1 cent commodity. They are looking for 2 cent commodity. And when CNN is now telling them that a company can take over 50% of the world transport system, and in the next 2 years, when they mention in the next 2 years, it can be in all cities, immediately they will know that it's still at the pre-market. This is the language. That in the next 2 years, it will be in all cities. They will get the signal straight that it is still a closed market. They can have a deal with Uniski and close every other thing. Ordinary man like you, like me, will be disenfranchised to acquire Skyway opportunity. Thank you, guys. It's a pleasure for having me. I can do this, get tired, because I know I'm helping my world, I'm helping my generation. I can do it for as much as I can. And because we need to do this together to correct the abnormality of the existing system in Africa. I'm a Lagosian, and if I come to Abuja, it's a different world entirely. Abuja and Lagos is not the same. I'm more large in Abuja than living in this crazy traffic congestion. Lagos is not beautiful. I'm not saying it's not the center of excellence. I'm saying that we can create more better, beautiful Lagos with the introduction of UNESCO. Thank you, guys. It has been a pleasure having Sammy on board tonight. Chief Sunday Igbedu, it's a pleasure having you guys that attended to our Zoom meeting presentation. Now we are going to have, I don't know if you have Ambassador Christian in the room or Chief Pastor Enewudo. I am giving you guys just two minutes, or I have I just want to give my my audience or my guest time to ask questions, because I don't want us to waste much time. But I'm going to give it to the leaders to just talk in 1 minute or in 2 minutes. I'm going to time you. And please, I'm going to time you. I'm going to give you 10 minutes overall, 10 minutes for the whole leaders. And I'm now going to welcome question and answer so that we can close this meeting very easily. So now I'll give it first to who I'm seeing, Chief Sunday Igbedu. Unmute yourself in 1 minute. Summarize what you know about Sky Opportunity and tell the world never say die with UNESCO. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Sammy, for this privilege. And I want to mention here that in every age, in every generation and dispensation, God in his own infinite mercy has a way of packaging certain gifts in men. And this may come to earth to come and manifest those gifts in form of either bringing a new technology, propounding a new kind of concept that changed the narrative of how certain things have been done before. And I want to say Anatoly Uniski is one of such persons. What concerns us here in Africa should be how we can take the position that will help us to maximize this opportunity, both in terms of economic wise, from individual perspective now, then further as individual nations and a region. Just like as Honorable Sammy said, some work is going on with ECOWAS. Those are the kind of things we want to hear that will help this thing to come to stay in a way that we that are also kind of sharing now will now be the major beneficiaries of this whole thing. So whoever is on board that is yet to buy, please go. You are late. You are late, really late. Just jump on board and do whatever you can and see how we all can end up becoming a full beneficiary of this unique opportunity. Thank you very much, sir, for giving me this opportunity. I think your mic is still mute. Your mic is still mute.
Okay. Thank you so much, Chief Sunday Gbedu. Sorry for that. Now let's go to the next person that can talk about this technology. I have Falade in the room. Falade can talk more about this technology. And in 1 minute, Falade, give it to us from Jalingo.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Honorable Sam. Thank you very much for the privilege. And I'll use this medium to congratulate you once again for your honorary title. More power to you, boss. And it's a win to the whole Skyward community in Africa, because we are proud that we can move, because we have our elephant is moving ahead. So we are proud of you, sir. Indeed, I'm so happy. We are proud of you. And we're also having fear that anytime we invite you to events, that we'll be paying in dollars.
You're going to pay dollars now. I'm serious. Uniski is going to start paying me now in dollars.
Yes. Where the South? Of course, you have worked for this country a lot. You have worked for us. You want this for Africa. We want this for Nigeria. We are proud of you, sir. And we know our children generation will be, we appreciate you for what you have done.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Congratulations, sir. And to my fellow participants in the room, congratulations for being part of this meeting. We don't pay for it. We got it on a platter of gold freely. You are supposed to pay for it. You were here. I know people are watching this live on YouTube. You are a new person. I'll talk to you first. This is life-changing opportunity. Honorable Sam has explained a lot about it. You are here. Please, the opportunity you have this evening, you are representing your family, your community, your generation. Don't let it go without you. Please, just participate, and this will give lifetime happiness to you and your family. And to existing investors, please give more opportunity to your people. You see, if this great leader, these are Honorable Sam that is having millions of shares can stay.
I'm not having, I'm having thousands. Hey, I will arrest you. Don't say something like that. In public.
Please, pardon me. Sincerely speaking, sir, you are a great man, because you still want people to benefit. You don't relax. Traditionally, people will just go and sit down and say, let me go and retire. You've reached retirement age, but you have not retired.
Wait.
So thank you for the opportunity. My dear brothers and sisters, no time to waste. Just grab the opportunity. Thank you. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you so much, Falade. Falade is a curator in Africa. He's actually the top curator in Africa. And this guy is blowing his world away from Jalingo, the North, Nigeria. And we also have great leaders in the room as well. We have from Kenya, from Ghana, from Cameroon, from we have from every other area, but I want to call a lady right now. I believe I can be able to see a lady, because when we have a lady voice, we can suit down the momentum, the tension can a little bit go down in the room, and I believe I can be able to get a lady right now. This powerful lady, I have Miss Monday. I don't know, Miss Monday, can you mute yourself from your hand? I see you're like a Skyway person with a Skyway Jesse. Miss Monday, can you mute yourself and say something, please? You're the first lady my spirit is calling tonight. Miss Monday, before we go to the question and answer. Miss Monday, are you there? Okay, I think she's not going to use that opportunity. I quickly need to look for another lady that can help us do that in one time. Quickly, before Vivian, I don't know, Vivian, I think this is Vicky from Kenya. Vivian, can you mute yourself from your end? Either Vivian or Vicky, but I know definitely that's going to be a lady. Vivian, can you mute yourself from your hand before we go for question and answer? Oh, Okay, I think Victoria is also there. This is going to be the last calling for ladies. They say what a guy can do, a man can do, ladies can do better. Now, don't disappoint me. Victoria, can you mute yourself from your hand? Oh, unfortunately, the ladies are sleeping tonight. It's the men's word tonight. Now, let's go for the question and answer time. And Abiola, you're going to do justice to that. To Abiola James, I make you co-host. They're going to do justice to that for question and answer time. And you can now, please, you can pick those that will ask question and we can quickly end the meeting. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, very much. Thank you so very much, sir. That wonderful presentation. I'm sure everybody is clear about the technology. Everybody understand what the technology is all about. So right about now, please, if you have question in the room or you have anything you want to say, probably contribution, or you still want to add more to what the boss have said, the curator, I call him curator, you know, this man is genius as well. And, you know, when you follow genius, definitely you will be part of genius people. So thank you so very much. I really, really appreciate you. And we are following every footstep of yours. So I think we have Ima Mbong. Please kindly unmute yourself and ask your question. Mbong, please unmute yourself now.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening. Go ahead, sir.
Okay. Please, my question is this. Last month, on the 17th of last month, I got a package of $500, $500 package. So within this, I saw that there was a bonus. They called there was a bonus of 7,000. But after activating it, I discovered that they told me you have activated 50% of coupon. But I was expecting that at the end of the 30 days, the allotment that's supposed to be under pending process should move to the ownership platform. But from that time till date, I've not seen the allotment is still under pending. So I don't know what
you
is
have
happening.
not registered. You have not registered the allotment. Please, who invited you to the system? You have to register.
I signed it.
You have signed it?
In. Yes, I signed it in that day.
Okay. Okay. And now, so what you're going to do now? The support. Can you just pick Abiola? Abiola is actually the person that is in charge of this question. Can you private chat him? Your name, your phone number, your email. Tomorrow, the support will call you and they're going to correct that. They're going to assist you. I can assure you of that. Just private chat him now on the Zoom chat and send him. Abiola, please collect the details and help him tomorrow morning, please. Very, very important.
All right, sir. All right, thank you. Thank
So,
you.
Joyce Francis, over to you. Joyce Francis, can you unmute yourself from your hand?
Yeah. Joyce Francis, go ahead. Unmute yourself.
Joyce Francis, we are waiting. Joyce Francis, we are waiting. Joyce Francis, your hand is up. Unmute yourself from your hand and ask your question, please. Joyce Francis, we are waiting. Okay, next person. If you have any other question, we are closing it.
I think Francis is not there. So
okay.
Do we have any other person?
Have a question? We are rounding it up. We are closing right now. I think we have spent approximately almost 2 hours. It has been an electrifying Zoom meeting tonight. We are ready for tomorrow meetings, 2 concrete meetings in FCT Abuja. That's going to spell it, read new meaning to Skyway in Africa. We can wait for that. Joy Francis, over to you. Over to you.
Yeah, hello. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I'm calling from Belgium, and I want to ask about the face of the future for coupon. Is there a face of the future going to have a coupon?
All right, the face of the future give you opportunity to actually acquire, use Sky or Skyway or Uniski string transport technology for 1 cent. $5,000 will give an allotment unit. It was on a coupon or a bonanza or a giveaway that was open for few time. And the company see that they are giving too much away. They needed to close it because some people were not using it. Now they close it and open an application at the back office. Now, these applications, I hope, Joyce Francis, application, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now, that very soon, the coupon will be open, very soon.
Oh,
but for
okay,
selected application form. So expect it. It's coming on board. Because this is exclusive from the board of directors. You're going to get it.
Yeah, because I really need this one seriously, because I
know.
bought a lot of a package for my kids, my husband, myself. So we need the we definitely need the face of the future for coupon. So we can really
You're going to get it. Just fill the form. And what I would advise you to do, since you say you need more allotment units, tell your husband to apply, and you also as well apply. From 18 above, you can apply for the coupon. So tell your husband to apply. Is it 500,000 units? You also apply. It means you will have 1 million units in your family when it is open. But very soon it will be open. I can assure you of that. We are pushing, and it's just going to be small time, but always attend the Zoom meeting. Always attend the Zoom meeting, because if you are not getting awareness on the back office, we can inform you at the Zoom meeting sessions.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Pleasure. Next question. Next question. Next question. Next question. We're rounding it up. Okay, Sonny. Sonny. I think somebody Sonny. Sonny. Yeah.
Yes. My question. Yeah. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah. According to you, said that remaining 2%.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I'm about to buy a share of $1,000.
Yeah.
$1,000.
Yeah.
And according to what I saw, I can pay instrumental like 5 months.
Yeah.
Like 5 months, right? So if before I completed my installment and those corporate body were able to pay or buy those remaining 2%, will I still be able to complete my installment or to be cancelled?
That's a very intelligent question you just asked, Mr. Sonny, and I'm going to give you straight answer because I don't waste people's time. Now, this is the packages you are looking at, and what you were talking about is just this package you see on my screen. If I click on this button, you're going to have 29,000 allotment units in your kitty at the pre-development stage right now. It means you are just paying $1,000 for 5 months, $200 every month for 5 months, and you're going to have 29,000 allotment units in your kitty. It will be $29,000 when they are listed on the stock market. Now, maybe you pick this allotment unit, you pay one allotment unit for this month. Next month, you're able to pay. The third month, you're able to pay. At the fourth month, the big whales on the stock market acquire the remaining allotment unit. It does not affect you because you already signed a contract. Any of this package is a contract, and when you sign a contract, as far as you don't default, you will be given the right to finish paying your allotment unit, and you will have the right to acquire all the shares in that package. So what you can do now, don't waste time. Go back to WeInvite to the Zoom meeting and make sure you do your KYC. In fact, pick your installment tomorrow. Tomorrow, I cannot say what will happen next tomorrow. My brother, I'm telling you from a concrete information, from a logical information, right from the source, that institutions are discussing about 2% remaining. I am not telling you, I'm not saying this because I'm sweet-mouthing you. No, my brother, I am not joking. Anything that go to the CNN and the Fox News is just like whistleblower. I'm telling you this concretely, the fact that the remaining 2% is now being negotiated with. If you're taking it as a joke before, now officially is being negotiated with. And we are going to have a construction in Vietnam. We are having in Sharjah, Abu Dhabi. We are going to have in Switzerland. We are having a concrete conclusion in Nigeria, first in Africa. But these are piloted projects. We're also going to have the tokenization that will round up all the pre-development stages. Money will come from the SWG, money will come from the SWS tokens, and these are coming very soon. And when they come, they are creating liquidity. What you need as a co-owner right now, as a shareholder right now, somebody that joined in 2014, 2015, 2016, what you need to pray for this company is liquidity. Once there's liquidity, the value of this commodity can go to $10 per unit. It can go to $20 per unit. If you are trading stock, commodity, currency or cryptocurrency or forex. You should understand what I mean by liquidity. You can see them in the open market. The reason why this company, you see 418,975, the reason why the units is very far bigger than your imagination is because of liquidity. When there's liquidity, there will tend to be at the point scarcity. And when there's scarcity, there will tend to be a temptation for pricing. And when there's temptation for pricing, there will tend to be shakara for price. I have Uniski, Skyway shares. I don't want to sell at $10. Can you buy at $20? And somebody will ask, you know, and the buyer will still be beating you. They'll be bidding you for 18. Somebody will want to sell at 21. You are the cheapest seller, $20. Somebody will want to sell at 22. These are mechanism of liquidity on the stock market. And the person that is bidding actually for $18, and you are the best seller, cheapest seller for $20. When he has bidded for one day, he says that you are not accepting it. Second day, you are not accepting it. It's going to accept your $20. When the bidder accept the person that's asking the price on the stock market will change to that price. And that's going to be $20 at that time. Now, you will change your price. Somebody, you have been able to sell the $20. You go out of the market. The next will be $21. The next $21 as well. People will be chasing the $21 person. When the $21 say, I'm not going to sell it again, it change it to 22. When the bidder accepts $22 price, the price of that commodity will go to $22 on the stock market. This is how liquidity are being manipulated in the stock market. And this is how people are becoming more richer on the stock market. But you need to understand the complexity of the financial market, because it's a class, and you just need to actually come for my class and you understand more better. But this is actually what I've been able to explain to you at this particular time. So when you're in the market, once you pick the package, you're already in. Even when the wheels come and pack every other thing is none of your business. So let's go to the next question, please. Next question. Next question.
Yes. Oppo A73. Oppo A73, please. Unmute yourself and ask your question.
Oppo, over to you.
Okay. Hello. Okay. Hello. Good evening, sir. Thank you for your presentation. I really enjoyed your presentation. But please, I didn't get the minimum amount to invest and the maximum amount to invest inside the 2% that you said is remaining, sir. That's just my question for now.
Okay, and what I share my screen with you, sir. One time I share my screen.
Yeah, the network was a little bit bad. Yes, sir. I could not get it.
I hope you can buy the remaining 2%.
Yes.
I hope we can buy the remaining 2%, my brother. I'm waiting for you to buy the remaining. All right. So these are the packages. $500 will give you 12,500 units. You can do the screenshot. You can do the screenshot of this. Do the screenshot. Okay. Yeah. So we have $500 will give you 12,500. You can pay $100 every month for 5 months. $1,000 will give you 29,000 units. You pay $200 every month for 5 months. We also have $2,000. It will give you 62,000 units. You pay $400 every month for 5 months. That's $2,000, and you're going to have 62,000 units. So every unit value $1 at the stock market. So these are the packages available for you. The remaining 2%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
It's a pleasure. Yeah. Next question.
Yes, question. Uncle Joe.
Okay. Good evening. Yes, I'm here. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, my question goes like this. I don't know if the Skyway or the Uniski can do us a favor. I brought in people about maybe 7 years about in this business, but the business they are doing in order to pay their monthly instrumental payment are having some issues, and as such they couldn't meet up on well. If there's any way they can kind of extend the agreement a while, maybe giving them additional 2 or 3 months, as the case may be, so for them to pay this thing well. And myself, I'm also having a little challenge, though not as much as theirs. Then two, when is our own project going to start in Nigeria? When are we going to start? They say, okay, UNISCO is coming to, build so month or tentatively within this period. When is it coming up, please?
All right, sir. Thank you so much for the two questions you just asked. And the two questions I'm going to answer, those questions quietly, correctly, straightforwardly. And the first one is that I've been able to woo some people to the system. But unfortunately, inflation, pandemic, and then economy recession in your community or your environment or your country is actually affecting your people to be able to pay their installment, and that's the reason why they're having issue paying their installment. Now you have a little bit grace, because now there are more grace when you don't finish paying your installment, and I think it's been extended a little bit right now. But I'm afraid, because of the fire that is going in the world right now, those people that are defaults their installment, they can just end it where they pick it. For example, maybe you buy a $500 package, you are paying $100 every month for 5 months, and maybe you are able to pay $200, and you have to pay $300 to finish up that contract. The $200 you have been paid, the system will give you the units for that $200, and the remaining $300 rights will be given to people that are very hungry because of the fire that is burning right now. They're very hungry to actually acquire this. I don't know. I'm afraid that it's very, very unfortunate the situation we find ourselves right now, because the CNN, the Fox News, and all this media have been able to now make everybody stand on their toes, and we don't know. Even UNISCO himself is afraid that we may not have stage 15 2022. I'm saying it logically from a financial aspect, that this thing may end this year truly, because we're going to have the Expo 2020 in Expo 2021 in October, and we have already had CNN, they have their base in Charger. We have Fox News have their base in Charger. What about if we now have the whole world? They're going to have the Expo in United Arab Emirates. What do you think? It will be the next month for the pre-development stage of the 2% that's remaining. This is my fear. I think the Expo will round out the pre-development stage. I think we may not see stage 15 in 2022, and this is my fear. And that's the reason why, please try your best to make sure, just do it for your family. Make sure that this never go away. Make sure you try to do your best and you give it to your family. So the second question, that when are we going to have this in Nigeria, is that the world is not waiting for Nigeria. Either we have it in Nigeria or not. It does not really actually going to affect your capacity to become a co-owner forever. But we also need it in Nigeria. But we see a lot of Skyway Innovation Transport System incorporation in Africa. Skitter, that's incorporated in Nigeria. They are doing a lot of things to make sure that the company is being built in Africa, and we're having two parallel projects. But we need liquidity as well to make this ideology become reality in Africa. So we are doing our best. We are talking with the government tomorrow. Me in Abuja, I'm going to speak with ECOWAS, and I'm also going to speak with the House of Representatives, pushing more to the government involvement in this. But we have to do it collectively to make sure this happens in Africa. So soon that you can imagine, it will fly in Africa. So next question, Abiola, over to you. Abiola, over to you. Uncle Joe, you have a question to ask?
Okay. Do we still have any other person?
Uncle Joe, I think Uncle Joe.
Okay, I can see your hand here.
Okay, Alexander.
Hello?
Alexander, over to you. Alexander, we are rounding up. Alexander, over to you.
Sonny, do you still have any questions, Mr. Sonny?
I don't think.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks for your.
Mr. Sonny, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you for your clarification for the installments. So I still have one more question. We're talking about the stage that we will get to 15% very soon. They will buy the remaining 2% very soon. So does that mean that immediately they buy the 2%, no, I can't able to invest anymore? Or
Yes.
does that mean if I
You
invest,
can't
I'm not
invest
going to be
anymore. Once they buy off everything, you can't invest anymore. Once stage 15 close, that's it. So you can invest in piloted projects, targeted projects in anywhere in the world, but you cannot invest in the general project. This is the world project. This one is the pre-development stage of the $400 billion asset of Skyway. So it's for the whole world. So once we finish this, the opportunity will end forever. But you can now go and pick a country, maybe Australia. You will now buy in their piloted project, or in Nigeria that want to have a Skyway in Nigeria. So anything that concerns your profit will be in the confine of Nigeria. If you invest in piloted project in Australia, anything that concerns the project in Australia, they're going to end. But this one that's going to end after stage 15, anything in the world, anywhere, any kilometer, you will end. That is different. Next question, please. Next question, please. Amami Imebonk or
Sorry,
Mula.
sir, please, just a reminder.
Yeah.
I've sent my details to Mr. Abiola James.
Yeah.
Okay. And please, the issue of certificate, if you want to apply for it, how long will it take, please?
Certificate can take 3 months to 6 months. It depends on the courier service you choose. Please take $30.
Okay.
Don't pay $10. Don't pay $10. Pay $30. If you want it very fast, pay $30.
Okay, sir.
Put the one of $30.
Okay.
It will be more faster.
All right, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sir. All right, sir.
Next question. I think Mula Tosi, over to you. Mula Tosi, you.
Hello?
Question. We have Mula Tosi. Yeah.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
I'm with you.
Are you with me, sir?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Hello?
I'm with you. I hear you.
I did $1,000 installment. Okay, I did $1,000 installment, sir.
Okay.
So I think this month I'm unable to come up with the installment payment. So I made a payment of $600 already.
Okay.
So I just want to know what is going to happen to my this thing, like my shares, like how is it going to be, like is it going to be cancelled, or am I going to be opportunity to?
I think you still have a grace till next month. Try your best. It's still there till next month for you. It's not going anywhere. Just try your best. It's still there till next month. Yeah.
Okay. No problem.
Next question. Next question. Mr. Friday, Ede. Mr. Friday, Emmanuel, Ede, over to you.
Hello, good evening, Honorable Sam.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, just a quick one. It's with regards to the issue of certificate.
Yep.
Is it possible that one can order for multiple certificates in one order?
Yes. For example, I have multiple certificates as I speak with you right now, but every certificate I have to pay $30 for one. So you cannot order for all the certificates and you pay every certificate you pay, because they have to do the processing. So for every certificate, the processing and the delivery is either $10 or $30. And so that's what you're going to pay. So you pay for every certificate, and you can designate all certificates to one address, or you can split the addresses. It does not really matter. What matters is that your name stays on the certificate, and what matters is that it has a fixed rate of delivery, which is either $10 or $30.
So in other words, if it is 3 certificates or 4, and you want it express, you pay $90 or $120.
Or $30. It depends on what.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Next question.
So next question.
We have a next question.
Next question. Do we still have anyone?
Rounding up, it has been a wonderful night tonight. I so much enjoy myself too. It has been a wonderful night, and we are actually ask your next question so that we can round up in the next few minutes.
Olanrewaju, please unmute yourself and ask a question.
Abiola, let's have the quorum in the room. We are waiting. Next question.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, Honorable. My Honorable in the House. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, sir. There's something I just want to ask. I don't know if, for instance, I have 162,000 shares, and as at the time this great company enters stock market, and I sell my shares, does it mean that I'm out of the business?
You're out of the business, yes. You have sold your golden egg. You're out of the business, you sold it and you go away. So the rights has been sold and your generation will never get anything. You sold it and you clean your mouth. That's it. But you can keep some and sell some. But I would not advise you to do that because it's risky to sell now that all this international media has involved themselves. Very, very, very risky for you to sell any unit now because it can go to $10 in the first 1 to 3 months of listing. I don't know. Even the token can go like that. There's a lot that's going on around now.
It's okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
A pleasure. Yeah. Next question, Abiola, over to you. Abiola, I'm waiting.
Okay, sir. Mr. Mutugi.
Mutugi, we are waiting, sir.
Mutugi, unmute yourself and ask your question.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, I'm from Cameroon, and I've been following very keenly, and it's been a wonderful presentation from your side, but I got a little bit lost. I don't know if the network was disturbing when you were talking about the advantages which someone can get when they invite other people after registering. I don't know if we could go back to that a little bit.
All right, good. That's a very good one. What you see on my screen is actually the transport system we're talking about, the 21st, 22nd century transport system that's on the 14.2 stage pre-development stage, and they are rounding up their pre-development stage. We have just 2%. This is national covering the transport technology, and that's what you see on my screen. Now, when you decide to be a partner to this ideology, and you woo someone to the system recognizes your efforts, and they give you 15% or whatever the person you're inviting to the system invest in the system. You get a whopping 15%. Courtesy of Skyward Community, a platform that's giving you the opportunity to invest at this particular time. So whoever you invite to the system, you are getting 15% of the investment, and you can invite someone that will do $1 million, $10 million, $20 million. All we know that your efforts will be recognized and you'll be paid accordingly. And it's instantly, you will see it at your back office, and you're going to get that as a walkaway profit.
All right, so thank you.
A pleasure. Now, next question, Abiola, over to you. Abiola, over to you. Waiting, I'm rounding up. Abiola, are you there?
Yes, I'm there, sir. I'm there.
So
I don't think we have. Do we still have anyone with a question? Do we still have anyone who wants to ask a question?
Yes, please. Just one more last question.
Mr. Friday. Go ahead.
Okay,
sir.
thank you. It's just about the tokenization. Honorable, can you shed a little bit light on the tokenization, please?
Tokenization will come. SWG is for you to use what you see on my screen from your house to your office. You pay through SWG. Is a token that will be very soon you see on the cryptocurrency market, and it's going to be on the blockchain. It's going to be on the ERC20 token on the Ethereum network, and you can use that application seamlessly, either P2P or from one blockchain platform to another wallet. When you go to this vehicle you see on my screen, you just actually need to scan the QR code and you pay your fee for the flight, and there you go. And that token is actually for you to move. It's called SWG. It's for you to move from one jurisdiction to the other. Now we have SWS. SWS is different from SWG. SWS is actually for a piloted or targeted projects around the world. We have 2% remaining. Now SWS as well will also help us in completing the pre-development stage, because liquidity will come from the SWS tokenization on the ERC Ethereum blockchain. And what you see already on my screen is actually an automated, seamless transport system, driverless. You can see it's communicating with human being. And this, we're talking about the artificial intelligence in new ideology of transport or in new technology. So the artificial intelligence will be correlated with the blockchain ideology, and it's going to be a boom in the blockchain world. And this is going to be a selling point when it's been listed on the cryptocurrency market, maybe the coin market cap, or maybe a Binance, or maybe on the Bitfinex and the rest of them. So we're having SWG, and we're going to have SWS as well. SWS are for piloted projects, and this piloted project liquidity will come from people that are acquiring this SWS token on the blockchain, on the crypto space. It's going to go to the development of the pre-development stage, or maybe piloted targeted project in some countries. We cannot say for now. But so I know we are going to have two. We're going to have SWSX. That's X in super, W in white, another X in Samsung, and another X in xylophone. So we're going to have SWG, we're going to have SWX, and we're going to have SWSX. So the SWSX are for small piloted projects, that they require some liquidity to finish the maybe 1 kilometer route, a network station, or 2 kilometer route network station. But when we're talking about magnifying liquidity, we're talking about massive project like Lagos to Abuja. Definitely SWS tokenization can come in to create liquidity and finish those projects. But for the SWG are going to be for the commuters. It's going to be for commuters that's going to be used, that's going to use the commodity you see on my screen, they're going to use the technology you see on my screen through the ERC20 tokenization on the Ethereum blockchain. And a lot is going to come on that. You're going to see that on your back office, the Skyward community back office. But for now, we are concerned about the allotment unit in the terms of shares that is going to come. There's a possibility. I see a possibility, a synchronization of the allotment unit and the SWG and the SWS. Don't quote me, but I'm saying, because from my professional idea, I see a synchronization whereby people that cannot be able to wait for listing on the stock market, they can have maybe possibility, to convert their I don't know, don't quote me, but there may be possibility, because definitely it's the same company. They may convert their allotment units to SWS or SWG, and they can walk away on the cryptocurrency market. And once you are able to do that, you have sold your golden egg, and your generation yet can never have anything called dividends. My advice is to acquire more right now. Few can take care of your bills when this company is truly now rounding up in 2022, and it can give you more dividends when we are talking about 2023, because 2021 is completion of the pre-development stage. 2022 we'll be talking about big projects, and 2023 we'll also be talking about big projects, and we are going on the streets how people will start using Skystream transport technology as a utility transport ideology within their jurisdiction. Next question, Abiola.
Okay, thank you very much. This is really mind-blowing. Thank you very much.
A pleasure, sir. Abiola, over to you. Next question. We're around.
Okay. I'm not sure we have any other person here.
Yeah.
But if you still have a question, please let's see your hands so that you can ask your question.
Very straightforward meeting. I don't think of this in YouTube. We're going to post it to all the room. We have the request. You can send it to your group, and it's a mind-blowing meeting tonight. It's a mind-blowing meeting we're having tonight, and what you can do is just recorded version of this meeting with your groups, and let the importance, the availability of what we have. We don't. What they can need to do right now is just to make sure they use their best time to utilize and they grab the 2% left in of a multinational company valued over 400 billion by Star Independent Expert mid-2013. Go back to this Zoom meeting tonight. I will have a joy. Family, not you need to actually do You need to actually buy my night by making sure that tomorrow you are already setting up. By going back to invite to this Zoom meeting, they're going to help you to set up your account. You verification. You will be the owner of a multinational company, $400 billion by standard independent expert, May 20. It has been a pleasure, and I'm going to find my time to come back. No, if it's going to be a collective agreement now in this, to have another meeting session during the weekend. For those that not be able to participate, you can also invite all your team to come during the weekend. You know, come with another episode of the opportunity. Invite other colleagues, if possible. I can bring the board of directors, one or two board during the weekend, to also attend the Zoom meeting. I don't know if we're going to agree to do that. The room to I'm getting the floor to the delegates, or what we call it them, the excellency, or the honorables in the room, if we should have one more meeting during the weekend, so that we can be able to actually expand more about this opportunity that's closing in next months to come. So there's been a guys, it's a wonderful one, and I'm quickly just recap of what I have here, and please don't mind me how good you people have been here, and quickly just do of all the guests I have here, and I want to know how far we can connect together. Apostle of Uniski Stream Transport Technology at this particular time. Rounding up right now. I don't know if you have a question, you can ask again. If you have a question, please, before I close the room. But right now I'm rounding up my presentation of the honorables that actually attend the Zoom meeting tonight, and we are rounding up the presentation at this particular time. One, Morenike, I think Morenike is also there. Giveaway during the weekend, we don't know yet. I see Oppo here as well. Oppo, Omega, I have Omega here as well. Okay, Omega, I have you, sir. Okay, Kiola David, sir. Kiola David, and Nafisa. Please, we are still waiting. If you have any question, Bamidele Lufemi was also here in this Zoom meeting tonight. It has been a great one, invited by Rejoice. We see Solomon by Oluwafemi, invited by Oluwafemi, Scott Solomon. Wasiu Habib by Kayode was invited here, and I also see Bala Ahmed by Buluwatife was invited to this Zoom meeting tonight, and we're just trying to take the record of all our special guests. Tega was invited by Kayode. Christopher Bada was invited by everybody. I don't know, there was no name there. And Seven Sunday by Mary. Let me see. And I have iPhone, greeting everybody here quickly. I also have Priska by Oluchi. I have Samsung Galaxy by Pauline, and I have Ajuwon by Abdul Hakim Mustafa. Let me see. Ojelabi Adeola was invited by Ogunmola. Let me see that as well. And I see Abayomi Ogundikpe by Odunayo. Okay, so let me quickly get a record too. Abayomi Ogundikpe by Odunayo. Okay, I think I have you already. And let me see as well. Adidino was by Kayode, and I see Anthony by Abiola James. Let me quickly do that. Okay, I see Ahmed by Tijani, and let's see if we'll still have more guests before we close the meeting tonight. Abdul Anif by Abiodun Ajuwon, and we have Elizabeth by Johnson. Elizabeth by Johnson for Lashade. We have invited by Ebuka. Ebuka was invited by Joseph, by Oluwafemi. I'm rounding up my record. Co-owner, and co-owner is just asking the question anyway. Musta Abdullahi was also there. It's a pleasure, sir, that you were here. And we have as well Adebowale Gani additional. There's a lot of people here this evening, and it has been a great pleasure. I'm just quickly rounding up. Grace James by Stephen, and Balaji by Oluchi, and these are great guys that made the night tonight. And I'm just trying to call your name that we may have a special gift for you during the weekend likelihood. And quickly, let me just for that. Day as well was invited. Fisayo Adeyemi was invited as well by Odunayo, and I have Sheifumi by Odunayo as well. Jibola was also invited here tonight. These guys have done very well. A long list here. I have long list. I have Ibrahim Ali by Folashade. Rounding up, Pauline invited Kenneth. Rebecca Baudonayo. Okay. I think Odonayo is having more guests tonight. I think this is a long list we may need to round up now. Okay. Sulaimon by Fumi from Jigawa. That's a long one. Abubakar by Nifemi. That's another long one. From different states in Nigeria and other parts of African countries. And you guys are just trying to change the world of how we use system, transport system in the world. I think I'm rounding up. I think this is the last one now. I have Mohammed here by Nifemi. Also have Doris here. Okay, that was the last one, and that's a great one. And it's a pleasure, guys. I've been able to take that, and it's a pleasure for we having you. I'm done. I've taken the record of all the people that attended the Zoom meeting. We are now 65 from almost 130 attending the Zoom meeting. Please, we might have a physical repeated edition of this during the weekend. So you will be invited by all your prospects as well. We are rounding it up. Thank you, Mr. Sammy. I really enjoy your presentation. Abdulaziz Salah, I enjoy you too as well for paying attention to our presentation. Who are we without you guys? And let's do it together. Let's create the world. Let's save the planet. Let's build Skyway and save the planet. At this point in time, Abiola and Co, we can all unmute everybody. We can now say one language, build Skyway, passa planato, build Skyway, save the planet. You can unmute yourself right now. We have ended the Zoom meeting. I think we have Joseph, you want to ask a question, but unfortunately, we are round up. This Skyway, passa planato. Thank you.
Skyway, save the planet.
Save the planet. This Skyway, save the planet.
Save the planet. Thank you.
Skyway, you are genius. You guys are hero, and you are saving our planet. We enjoy you guys. It's a pleasure. And you guys are here. See you.
Thank you, Sammy. Come back for the weekend.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
We hope to have Come back for the weekend, Sammy. Come back for the weekend.
We are coming back, Mr. Joseph. We are coming back.
Sammy, come back for the weekend. We need you.
Thank you. Congratulations to us all. Congratulations. Thank you.
Mr. Sammy, you must come to South Africa.
I'm coming.
It's up to Aziz Stanley.
Okay. That's a pleasure.
It's always super fun.
Save the planet.
We'll be expecting you during the weekend.
Yeah, we'll be coming live. We're going to pick it live. Which one do you want? Is it Saturday or Sunday? Which one do you?
Sunday.
Which one was more convenient for you, sir?
Be okay.
Sunday would be better.
Sunday 8 p.m. right?
Yes, Sunday.
8 p.m. Sunday 8 p.m. Deal.
Yes,
Sunday 8 p.m. Sunday 8 p.m. Deal. Bill Skyway, Pasa Planeto.
Pasa Planeto.
Yeah. Love you guys. Love you. Good night.
Yeah, I love you too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Love you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sammy.
Thank you.
Love you, Sammy. Love you, Sammy.
Thank you.
Love you,
I have many wives, many lovers from Skyway.
more
many lovers. Yeah. Hey,
when are we going to Dubai?
Yeah.
When are we going to Dubai?
Don't worry, we're going to hit Dubai in October, Expo 2021. We're going to hit Dubai Expo. But you need to do your vaccine. It's very important.
I did already in South Africa, yeah. I did already.
Great. You're going to see the news in the back office. How you're going to apply. Okay. Yeah, we're planning already. Okay. Thank you guys. Love you guys. We love you. Love you. Good night.
Bye-bye. Good night.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Okay.
Ciao.
The last screenshot. One more screenshot.